Okay, this is going to be a tutorial on how to solve the Pyraminx. As you can see, mine is already scrambled, so if yours is not scrambled, go ahead and scramble it, and make sure you also scramble the tips. Alright, once it's scrambled, what you want to do, well, let's go over the different types of pieces. First of all, we have corner pieces right here, and these have 3 colors on them. Then you have edge pieces, which are here, here, and over here, and these have 2 colors on them. And then you also have center pieces, these 3 positions, and they have 1 color on them. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to start with yellow. So I want to find a yellow centerpiece. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it like this, and here is a yellow centerpiece. Now if yours happens to be on one of the bottom parts right here, what you want to do is go ahead and rotate your Pyraminx so it's in the top middle. Okay. Now that we have the yellow piece right here, what you're going to do is go ahead and rotate these wings right here, and you want to see if you can get any yellow pieces in these centers. You should be able to get at least 1, and if you can get 2, then you're good to go. If you can't, like I can't, you'll notice this one right here, I can't get a yellow piece over here. What I need to do is I need to go ahead and move this to a different side, because this is not the correct side for yellow. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's just my custom to move it in the direction that my yellow is already in. So I'm going to go ahead and move it in this direction. And now I'm going to go ahead and rotate my wings again, and I should be able to get yellow now. So I have these 3 that are yellow. We're not worried about the edge pieces, the 2 color pieces just yet. We're just worried about these centers. Okay, once you have these 3 centers yellow, then go ahead and rotate your tips so they are also yellow. Okay? So I have my 3 tips and the 3 centers yellow, and you may or may not have some yellow pieces in here. The next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and rotate your yellow side to the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate my Pyraminx so the yellow side is on the bottom. And now what we're going to do is we're going to solve for the yellow edge pieces. So first, let's go ahead, let's fix this tip. And now what you're going to do is you're going to find a yellow piece that is in the top layer right here. Hopefully you have one that's in the top layer. So I found one right here, and it has yellow and red. So what you're going to do is you're not going to face the yellow side, you're actually going to face the other side that is not yellow. So see, here's my yellow side. I'm going to face the side that's not yellow. And what I want to do is I want to line this up with its own color. So this is red, I want to line it up with red. So it's on blue right now. And so let's go ahead and rotate. I'm going to rotate the top layer, and now I can see it's lined up on red. So mine happens to be on the left hand side. So if it's on the left hand side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the opposite side up. So I'm going to rotate the right side up. I'm going to rotate this over, and then I'm going to rotate this back down. And you'll notice we just placed this yellow red piece. Then you're going to find another piece. I'm going to go ahead and set up a different case here. Okay. And so I went ahead and set up a different case. And if your yellow piece now, this yellow piece right here is yellow and green, and so I'm going to rotate it until it lines up on green like this. And now this one happens to be on the right hand side. So if it's on the right hand side, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead, you're going to rotate the opposite side up, the left side, rotate it over, and then rotate it back down. Okay. And then let's go ahead and let's go over the last thing, the last problem that you may have. So the last problem you may have is that you notice that your yellow side is not finished. Right here, I don't have a yellow piece right here, yet there doesn't seem to be any yellow pieces in the top layer. So what happened is one of your yellow pieces is probably stuck in the bottom layer and it's probably flipped incorrectly. So what you're going to do, here's how you get this piece out. Go ahead and rotate up one of the sides. I'm going to go ahead and rotate up the left side. Move your top over and then put your side back down. And you'll notice that this took out the piece that was stuck in there. So this was my yellow and blue piece. And I'm going to go ahead and line it up on blue. And I'm going to go ahead and solve this. And now that we have all the yellow side solved, my yellow side solved, what you're going to do is you're going to line these three centers back up again. Okay? Make sure you focus on these three centers. You don't want to look at these edge pieces and line those up. You want to go ahead and line up the centers. Once you have the centers lined up, you're going to go ahead and put a different side on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put green on the bottom. And then what you're going to do is you're going to solve for the green side exactly the same way that we solved for the yellow side. So I found a green-blue piece right here. I'm going to line it up so it's on blue, and then I'm going to go ahead and solve it. So it's on the right-hand side. I'm going to pull up the left, move it over, and put it down. Then I'm going to go ahead and find another green piece right here. It's in the back. It's green and red. I'm going to line it up on red. I'm going to move up the opposite side, move it over, and put it down. And so my green side is now solved. Your Pyraminx may solve at this point. Mine has not solved yet. So what I need to do is I need to do the same thing. I need to line up these centers and be careful. This is one of the situations, sometimes you'll get this where you think, okay, this is the red side, where in fact you need to look at this centerpiece to make sure that this one is lined up with these three. So this is the red side. And what you'll notice is your original side that you solved did mess up. Okay, and that's okay, that happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put yellow back on bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to solve for yellow one more time. So there's my yellow piece, lined it up over here, pull up the opposite side, pull it over, and then put it down. Right, now here's another yellow piece over here, and what you'll notice is a lot of times they're already lined up. Since there's only three sides, that many times they'll already be lined up. So mine's already lined up. I'm going to pull up the opposite side, pull it over, and then put it down. And then you'll notice my Pyraminx after three sides has solved. If yours is still not solved, go ahead and solve one more side and it should become solved after that. I'm going to fix the tips. All right, once you